What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the SoBackSports Podcast, and we're so back with another episode. How we doing, man? How's it going?
It was great week. Football. Actually, last week of football, great week. Me and you both went to the Bears Cowboys game, which was my favorite Bears game I've ever been to ever. First win, like you mentioned on your video. Um, so yeah, I was really happy about that, and I'm inspired now with this football team, and I was so inspired that I made a video, and that's
Wow,
saying something. And if you guys haven't already, just go check my video out. It's a hot take, but go check it out. It's a new video. A new video is coming tomorrow, so it's gonna try to upload a lot from now on. But yeah, but more about football. A great week of football. I'm really interested how the Bears can keep the momentum going on to the bye week. When we not an easy game against the Raiders. So we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, I'm feeling happy and excited for week 4 football.
sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, before we get into today's episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps a lot. Really helps to create content like this for you guys. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we can do that together. And with the content that's coming out, just join the journey, guys. Come on. Also for your predictions, let us know down in the comments below. All right, let's get straight to the pick 'em.
Wait, no,
Uh-huh.
you wanna just real quick? You wanna compare like our week threes like predictions because I've been doing it too myself too.
I mean,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
sure. I mean,
Yeah,
let's see. I didn't do that good in week 3, but I
yeah.
mean,
You look at yours first. I'm just trying
10
to.
and 6. I mean, I picked the Cowboys because, I was like whatever. Um,
But
uh,
in your heart, you chose the Bears, so it's
yeah,
fine.
Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Bad Bucks, Raiders was wrong. Jacksonville,
All
Titans,
right. So I actually got the Green Bay game wrong. I did not expect them. So I got one, two, three, four, five. I got five wrong. I got five
yeah,
wrong. I
that's
got the Ravens
sure.
game. I got the Falcons Panthers game too wrong. Like I got so much wrong.
Yeah,
I correctly said the Bears were gonna beat the Packers. I said Bears were gonna beat the Cowboys. But yeah.
yeah, fair enough. I'm right now at a 29-19 record. Uh,
I
so
don't think I did
hopefully,
week I don't think I did week 1, but my record is 21-12 right now.
nice. I didn't pick the Seahawks game. I forgot to pick it
Yeah.
before,
I
but
I did my pickums yesterday, so I'll just go off of what I said. But yeah, well when we get into the thing. But
all
I
right,
chose the Seahawks. I chose the Seahawks yesterday.
yeah. Vikings Steelers. This is the 8:30 a.m. game in Dublin, Ireland. So it's gonna be an early slate game. Um, you know, Carson Wentz versus Aaron Rodgers. That's gonna be something for sure. um, I think in general it's let me make it a little bigger. 1 second. There we go. All right. I think I feel like this could be like high key. Hmm. It's a tough one, honestly, because I think the Vikings have the edge because of the defense.
Hmm.
Um, Even though Steelers pride themselves of their defense, I just think their defenses have been relatively lackluster this year, especially last week against the Patriots. It was mainly due to the fact that uh the Patriots themselves kind of shot themselves in the foot where they constantly just turned the ball over, the amount of fumbles that they had too. I I wasn't really impressed with the Steelers win in that one. Um but the Vikings,
Can't you argue like those five turnovers they had was all due to the defense? Because like
not really.
I feel like fumbling the football like takes a lot of skill. That's what TJ Watt's really good at, like just punching the ball out. He's
It
really good
wasn't
at
really
run
punches
stopping.
either. That's the thing. Like it was
Some of them were. Some of
some
them.
of them
Some.
were okay, fine. You can credit to the defense, but I think like most of them were just careless errors by the running backs, as Ramondre Stevenson as well. It was a lot of miscues from the Patriots end that really led to those said
Yeah,
turnovers.
for sure.
But
For
at the
sure.
same time, like I'm not going to take that away from the Steelers, relatively executing. They were just there at the right place at the right time,
Hmm.
and they got away with the win. And That's all you can really ask. Even though Aaron Rodgers didn't really play that well either, it was just like
Yeah.
But I think Minnesota, that last game against the Bengals team that was just absolutely cooked on all levels. Drake Browning is not good,
Yeah.
and that defense is also horrible. Yeah, I think the Vikings will come down to earth a little bit against the Steelers specifically because it's definitely a better team, but at the same time, I think they'll still have the edge over them because offensively they're better and defensively, I think they're slightly better too. So I'm going to take the Vikings here.
Yeah. I think honestly that's not a bad pick. I think the Vikings honestly last week you could say like, oh, they had Jake Browning, but I think that was just very impressive because they also had a backup quarterback and their defense really proved that they're a top 5 unit. Like you said in your predictions before, why you thought the Vikings were gonna win the division, which honestly came to fruition there. The Bengals did have. I mean, without the quarterback, they still have a really good potent offense, and I just think that the Vikings defense played so well last week. I don't think they're going to repeat that. I think that Aaron Rodgers is a lot better quarterback than Carson Wentz is. So I think that the Steelers will win this game, but it'll be a very ugly game. I think the Steelers will force Carson Wentz to turn the ball over a lot. And I just think that this will be a prime Aaron Rodgers game here. I just think he will go out there and probably throw 3 touchdowns and just we'll all question us again like, oh, is Aaron Rodgers back at 41 years old? So I'm gonna go with the Steelers winning this game in a really. I think it'll be 27-20, 27-20. I think the Vikings will keep it close, but due to their defense. But I think Aaron Rodgers takes this one.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's what's it called? Aaron Rodgers facing the team he could have gone if you wanted to continue the Favre legacy, but
Yeah.
who cares? Who cares? I'm glad he's out of our division. But all right, the first game, Washington Commanders against Atlanta Falcons. Oh God. And it looks like Jaden Daniels is not going to be playing in this game either. Um, yeah, I mean, I think this one is tricky. I think my gut is telling me that the Commanders will win this one, even with Marcus
Mhm.
Mariota. But for some reason, I feel like after that embarrassing loss to the Panthers for the Falcons, like I think they're gonna try to ride the ship out and try to fix it. But at the same time, Michael Penix had a pretty bad game, and I don't think it's gonna be something that's you know he's
For
probably gonna
sure.
continue. But I think, oof, I think I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I think they're gonna probably
Yeah.
win this one. As much as I, want the Falcons to win, I just think that Penix will definitely have
Better game.
a better game than last game because the last game was just like, oh god, that's like rock bottom, high key. But you know, I think they're gonna have a bounce back game, but I think it's gonna be a lot closer than you think because that Falcons defense is still really good. The Falcons have weapons. It's just a matter of using them. Bijan Robinson's having a great year.
Yeah.
But as long as they, if the Falcons decide to lock in offensively, I think the Commanders will be in a little bit of trouble, especially without Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I think the Commanders will take this one.
Yeah, I just think for Falcons fans, like they need to like realize that like it's gonna like this is Michael Penix's rookie season. Like last year, yeah, he played 3 games, but I just don't think that we should judge Michael Penix like in a harsh way right now because I and same with JJ McCarthy is because I do think that they're struggling right now, but it's also because they're rookies and playing an NFL offense and a collegiate offense is just 2 different things. And yes, it was an embarrassing loss, like losing to the Panthers 30-0. Like the Panthers, we all know they're not that good of a team, right? And obviously it was a divisional game, so I thought it would be a lot closer. But I, I could do the same argument with the Chicago Bears, right? Like the Bears also lost 52-21 to the Lions. Obviously, yet the Lions are way better than the Panthers. And then they went out the next week, played a team that they weren't supposed to win against, and played really well. So I could see how people could say the Falcons can win this game because then on paper they're not a bad team, right? They have a really good run game. They honestly their offensive line is fine. I did think that Michael Penix is just he's struggling right now, and I wasn't really high on him when he came out of school, but I still think he has potential to be a really good quarterback. With the Commanders, I think that they're just such a really balanced team that even with Marcus Mariota, who plays similar like Jaden Daniels, which is actually really good because the play call doesn't have to like switch that much. Because yes, Mariota's not that good of a quarterback because he's a backup, but he can still run the offense pretty good. And so I think the Falcons, it's a winnable game for the Commanders too. So I'm going with the Commanders winning this game, but I think it's a lot closer than people were saying. Like 88 to 12% is like crazy. I think it's a lot closer than people are saying, but I'm gonna go with the Commanders here. The more veteran team, the team that's more used to winning, and I think they take this one on the road. So I got the Commanders winning this game.
Fair enough. This is actually the most lopsided I've ever seen a pick. Like 99% pick Buffalo Bills and 1% the Saints.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Like I don't like this for the Bills, man. I don't like how everyone's saying that the Saints are going to win this game.
It
Usually,
sounds like
like
crap game.
I agree with you. I'm not gonna go to the level of picking the Saints because like it's in Buffalo too, but I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people say. I think the Saints defense will cause Josh Allen to have some problems here. I think it's a lot closer than people say it is, and I could be completely wrong. They could lose by 30, and I don't know, but I think the Saints will have some fight. But I ultimately think the Bills will win this game. I think they're the way better team, like a lot better. The Saints are literally fighting for the number one pick. But I don't like how people are saying they're coming out the Saints. I mean, and saying that like I saw the line, it was like minus 16. Like that is disrespectful to the Saints. But I mean, I get it. The Bills are probably the favorites to win the Super Bowl, so it makes sense. It's also in Buffalo, so yeah, I'll go with the Bills on this one comfortably. But I think the Saints put a fight. I think they put a fight on this one.
This does smell like trap game, but I think the Bills are going to take it. I'd be shocked beyond belief if the Saints somehow win this game with Spencer Rattler, who has yet to win a start in his career still. Which, to be fair, it could be against the Buffalo Bills. You never know, but I it's
I don't
hard for
see
me
it,
to
man.
pick pick the Saints over the Bills. I don't know.
Yeah, and the
You,
thing with the Bills is like Josh Allen doesn't even have to play crazy for them to win games. That's how
yeah,
balanced of a team that is. Like I generally think like this could be honestly every year I say it like every year people say like oh is this the year the Bills actually get over the hump and beat the Mahomes and the Chiefs and go to the Super Bowl? I think this is the year, man. I generally think this is the year. I think there's so much a better vibe going on in Buffalo, man. So I think Buffalo should win this, man. But don't count out those Saints, man.
I don't know about. I think for the Bills, and it's kind of hard for me to say they're Super Bowl. Like this is the best. This is definitely the year because their like defense has been hurt so much, and like
But that
it's
gives me
gonna
hope,
be.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like
Mhm.
from the perspective that I feel like they're not even at full strength yet, and that could change down the line. They're 3-0 at the moment. They beat teams that they should. But at the same time, it just really worries me about their health of their team in general. And, can they get out of their way when it comes to facing actual comp in the playoffs? But that's here, no there. That's down the line. That's another
I mean,
question.
honestly, for them, it's really like I feel like the Bills, and I don't want to speak for Bills fans, but I feel like they think they can beat the Chiefs. Like, yes, they lost 4 times in a row to the Chiefs, and I know we're getting a little sidetracked here, but I think they know, and the Bills know they can beat the Chiefs. And I'm a Mahomes guy, and I'm saying this. Like they've always came close against the Chiefs, and I just think that this year is just it feels different. I feel like Josh Allen just playing even in a more insane level, and the fact that he's limiting turnovers. Like I thought last year was a fluke that he limited this much turnovers because I thought he was like a gunslinger. But now he's playing a way where he doesn't lose them the game. He actually wins them the games now, and doesn't make those crucial turnovers. And I think honestly, Stephon Diggs leaving the team really helped the Bills in my opinion it because a lot of times Stephon Diggs would go on the sideline and be like, "Oh, I want the ball, I want the ball, I want the ball." Then Josh Allen would make those turnovers because he had to give Diggs the ball. But now that he doesn't have like an alpha number one receiver, I think it's honestly helping the Bills win more games and honestly helping them become a way more playoff team and even a contender. And I think they're way more scary right now. So kudos to the Bills, man, for making that gutsy move to get rid of Diggs to, help this team build some good receivers. And I think Keon Coleman can make that next step, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they give him the ball, like that's the thing too. Like, Shakir is like probably taking out, and James Cook is really good too. But you know,
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns at Detroit.
Oh, you want to go first or should I go first?
I'll go. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the Lions are going to take it. I don't think that they're going to lose to the Browns, even though last week the Browns beat the Packers. I think the magic won't happen again for the Browns as much
For
as I would
sure.
love it for it to happen. The Detroit's playing at home. They're not. I mean, the Browns had the advantage last game because they played at home. They had that energy. Yes, the Browns defense is really good, but at the same time, you're playing away. Your offense is trying to find a rhythm. The defense for Detroit woke up. Like
Why
I,
do why do I
I
think
don't.
this is like a letdown game? Like, why do I feel like this is a letdown game for the
Well, by
Lions? Like,
letdown, if you're talking about like the Lions absolutely pulverizing this team, then that's my version of a letdown in my eyes. Like
no,
I think
no,
this is
no.
going to be a pulverized.
What I mean is, why do I think that after a really good win on Monday Night Football, where the whole world watched the Lions beat down the Ravens, because yes, the score was 38-30, but it was really 38-24. Like, the game was over. And they came back, and you go against the Browns. And what does my good buddy Nico Harrison say, bro? Defense wins championships. Now, I'm not picking the Browns to win. Spoiler alert, I'm taking the Lions to win this game. But I think it's going to be a lot closer than people say. I heard this team last week. They said the Packers. Oh, there's no way. Packers are going to destroy the Browns. Those Browns, they hung around, man. They hung around. And Jared Goff is a guy who can turn over the ball. He's very prone to turning over the ball like Jordan Love is. So I am saying, do not be surprised if the Cleveland Browns win this game. With that being said, I do think that Detroit has a more explosive offense than the Packers do. So I'm going to go with the Packers. I think they have a better run game too. And I just don't think the Cleveland Browns are going to score enough points to beat the Lions. So I'm going to go with the Browns. I'm going to go with the Lions. The only way the Browns can win, man, is if Goff has like 4 or 5 turnovers. That's literally the only way they win.
I mean,
Or Goff plays horrible.
To be fair, Goff was the first ever quarterback I think last year to throw like four interceptions and win against the Texans. Like, yeah, I don't know about that. I
Yeah.
mean, he could throw interception, but then there's a chance he might win too.
Yeah, that's true.
But all right, England Patriots and Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, let's go quickly on this one. I think I don't know. The Panthers, I think I don't know how to judge the Panthers, man. Like, they're such a weird team. Like I see Bryce Young play good, and then I see him the next week just play like eh. But the Panthers also destroyed the Falcons without him like playing good. Honestly, I'm cheering for Bryce. I think he'll be fine, but I don't know. A lot of people are out on him. And then Drake May, I think he's had a really good season. Like, honestly, I've been hating on Drake May just because like people are saying, oh, he's been the Caleb. But on the real note, Drake May's had a really good season, and I think the Patriots will win this game. It's in Foxborough, but there's a stat actually. The Patriots since 2020 have been one of the worst. I think they're number 2 or 3 worst teams at home. So I don't know, but I think they'll win this game. But that is something to keep in mind. But I got Patriots winning this game.
Um, I think the Patriots win this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers somehow win this one too.
Yeah,
I think the coach it'll be. I think this will be a fun game. I mean, as much as both these teams kind of suck, I just think that you know, it's. I feel like it's a level playing field for the most part, and The Panthers have like a lot of questions to answer. The New England Patriots have a lot of questions to answer, and I think this game will kind of show both sides of the story for each of these franchises. So I'm going to take the Patriots. I think they have a lot of more upside, especially with Vrabel as the head coach. As much as I like Canales for the Panthers, I think that there something will be awakened from that defense for the Patriots. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers somehow win this one. All right, Chargers at Giants.
Look, I honestly think that this is the worst move the Giants could do, for Jackson Dart in his career.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand why they decided out of all the weeks to start him against the number one ranked defense in all of football. Like
Wait,
I just don't
but if
I
you
don't
think
understand
about
it.
it,
I don't
I
understand it,
think
man.
I get it. My initial thinking is like, bro, why would you do this to your just put Jameson or something like that? But at the same time, there's two things, two logical ways to think about, or like two ways to think
Wait,
about it.
you know why I'm saying this, right? Because we saw that with the Chicago Bears, and they did it with the Browns,
Yeah, if you face
and Justin
Justin Fields
Fields got destroyed. I
destroyed and
just I just don't want this guy's young man's career. And he's kind of my age, so I'll say I don't want this guy's career to be over before it gets started.
no,
And the
yeah,
reason why is because I don't even think the Giants O line's good. And it's just why would they could have just waited a week next week, started him, and you play the Saints. Get the guy some confidence, and then he can have a good get your first game is very important, man. It's pretty important. You don't have to win the game, but he's not gonna have any time to throw the ball. He's gonna get sacked a lot, like a lot. Jim Harbaugh's defenses, yeah, they will get pressure. So I'm being so serious, man. This is a really bad spot for Jackson Dart and the Giants. Honestly, I would say to keep Russ for one more week, man. One more week or Jameis. Or if you really need a change, get Jameis in. Jameis is a veteran. He'll be fine, I guess. And then you start Dart next week.
yeah.
But with that being said, I got the Chargers destroying the Giants. It's not this is gonna be a blowout, man. I don't even care. This is a blowout. I got the Chargers winning this game.
I think. Listen, I feel like the Chargers were going to win this one, but I have a feeling that think about it like this:
Yeah.
everyone, including me, thinks that this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea that Jackson Dart is starting
Yeah.
against a really tough defense.
Yep.
100% agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like for the most part, when
Yes.
I feel like 8 times out of 10, when there's a general consensus from the NFL fans that this is a bad idea, somehow it turns out to be a good idea, and then for some reason it goes the complete opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jackson Dart, as much as I think he'll struggle, I feel like because everyone
Yeah.
is thinking that he's going to struggle, he's going to find a way to not struggle in this game. And I think they'll still lose,
Yeah.
but Jackson Dart will actually be decent enough. I think that's what
I
Brian Dable is looking for at the moment, is trying to find some sense of life when it comes to
eh,
utilizing
I don't
play action.
I don't think
But
Brian Dable is like a good coach, man.
I mean, you could say that, yeah. But it's like,
Like look at what Daniel Jones is doing without him.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But it's
No,
like,
I'm not trying to make this a Daniel Jones argument, but like I'm just saying, like if I see some quarterbacks do better without you, man, like you are the problem.
I
You're the
mean,
problem.
yeah, fair, fair.
You and the GM are the problem. I'm not saying only him, because I'm pretty sure if Brian Dable gets fired, he will get an offensive play calling job somewhere.
Yeah,
He
he will
will get it
definitely.
immediately, like somewhere. Like he will get it somewhere. But I disagree with you because I just don't think that the Giants have a good offensive line. Like their line is just so dog. It's so dog that the Chargers. Like I don't know. I definitely see what you're saying. Like yes, he can like maybe do well, but I don't know. I mean that's your opinion though. I could see it. I could see it happen. I could see it.
That
Honestly,
happened.
I hope the guy plays good, bro. I'm nothing against Jackson Dart. I hope he has a great career, man. Not my quarterback, not my problem, but same man. I just don't like the ideology behind this. But
Yeah,
yeah,
me too. All right, this is gonna be an interesting one. Bucks at Eagles. Oh, sorry, Eagles
this
at Bucks.
this literally should be Monday night. This should be Sunday Night Football, and the Packers Cowboys game should be right now in 12 p.m.
Yeah, because no
Um,
one wants to see a blowout like that.
it is because Micah Parsons is coming to Dallas. Oh, such a good game, bro. Anyways, yeah, this is a very interesting game. The Eagles have had an 18-game win streak, and the last team to beat them is Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys right now, call me crazy here. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game, and Baker Mayfield's going to have a game-winning drive, and he's going to beat those sorry Eagles. I'm sorry, I hate the Eagles. I don't care. They are the most annoying football team. They first of all, they have the most OP move. Okay, that's good. You're really good at it, but then you are false starting every time, so it makes it even more OP, and you're cheating. So I have no respect for that team. I don't think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. The fact that he wants them to pass the ball more when they're more effective running the ball, I don't think that's a recipe for success. Therefore, I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game, even without Mike Evans, even without Tristan Wirfs. I think Todd Bowles is going to outcoach Nick Sirianni here, and I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers stealing this one against the Eagles and ending that win streak.
I don't think it's gonna be Todd Bowles out coaching Nick Sirianni because that never really happens. I
Well,
think.
it has though.
I mean,
He's
no.
outcoached them 4 times,
I
and
mean,
he's 0-4.
to be fair, I mean it was. I guess, but it's like, I mean, the one time in the playoffs, it was kind of like the Eagles were already super bad at that point, like
But they were
because they
favored.
hired.
No, but
They're
they were
favored.
favored.
They were favored, but they were a really bad team at that point because,
Yeah,
like,
the Bucks were not good either. The Bucks were worse. The Bucks were 8-9.
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, like, you had Matt Patricia on your defensive side, so like you're already going to lose at that point.
That's true.
But I will say Baker is having himself like our MVP season. I really do like
Sure.
this Bucks team, but at the same time, like I understand that their deficiencies are existing because their defense, as much as you would like to say that they're decent in defense, they're not that good at defense. I'll be
That's true.
absolutely real. The
But I still
Eagles,
got them, man. Like I still think they can have some pressure. But sorry,
yeah,
sorry
but
for
I think
interrupting.
it's like, but the Bucks at home is going to be a very good thing for them.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, like I think he has a decent arm. I don't think he has a great arm per se, but I think like he does enough for that. But I think from the perspective of the Bucks not able to generate that much pressure, he's
Yeah.
going to have a lot of time in the pocket.
For sure.
I'm betting this is going to be a shootout. But I
Why do
think it's going to be
I
back and
don't think it's
forth.
gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be a 23-20.
Yeah, it
I
could
think
be.
it's gonna be 23-20. Baker Mayfield has the ball with a minute and 55 seconds, and he goes out down the field and he hits a game-winning field goal. Like I think that's what's gonna happen more. I don't think Jalen Hurts is capable enough to, even with the weapons he has, to go out there and just win a shootout. But maybe
I
he
will
proves me
say
wrong.
I would
Maybe he proves me
say,
wrong.
the Super Bowl, juju that you have when it comes to when you win one, you'll have that kind of luck on your side as well. And I think that's what we saw last week with you know, the blocked kick leading it to a touchdown. Like I think that could happen too. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles won this one, but because of like
Wait. That did happen last week, and what did Baker Mayfield do?
no,
What
I
did he
get
do?
that. I get that.
He drove down the field.
But the Eagles were a different circumstance where it was like
That's true.
like two seconds left on the clock.
That's true.
Like
That's true.
that's rare. Like
That's
Baker
true.
at least had time to at least go back and do it. But
All right.
I think the Bucks can win. I mean, am I very like strong on my pick? Probably not. But I
Oh, I'm very
really hope.
strong. I'm very strong. All good things must come to an end, man. And I'm saying good very loosely.
Mhm.
I do not want the Eagles to win this game, but yeah. Yeah, this game, toilet bowl. Can we say it's toilet bowl?
Yeah, dude. The fact that both these teams are 0-3 is kind of funny. Like, who would
Okay,
have thought?
I got the Texans winning this game, but I would not be surprised if this. No, never mind. Brian Callahan is so bad that he no. I'm sorry. Brian Callahan is so bad. I can't see them winning a game.
Yeah,
Never mind.
relinquishing your playoff like play calling duty, like that's literally what Matt Nagy had to do. Or
No,
was it Matt Nagy?
no. I'm being so serious. Texans Honestly, I think this is the game where CJ Stroud just destroys them. I'm being so serious. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, CJ's back. I'm telling you right now, he'll be back this game. He'll be back. Like he'll be back for one game, and then he goes against Baltimore, and then we'll see why. Like he's not that good. But CJ Stroud, this is a prime game for him. You better have 4 touchdowns this game, man.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3, but you better just win the game. Just win the game.
Mhm.
The
I
Texans.
think I think from the perspective that hmm, this could be tough because it's like it is a division game. It is at Texans. Texans haven't looked that good, but I think the
No,
Titans are
don't do
really
this,
really
man.
bad. But
Yes,
I
thank you.
think I will say that like if your head coach is relinquishing his play calling duties to away, that's not a good sign ever.
Talking
And
about
I think
Brian
Titans
Callahan,
fans,
right?
huh?
Talking about Brian Callahan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Brian Cal.
Okay.
Like he was good as an OC for the Bengals, and I think that's why he landed this job on the Titans. Like he was good as an OC. That's why a lot of offensive coordinators are just good at being offensive coordinators and not head
Hmm.
coaches.
And
And
Johnson, though, he's like that.
yeah, exactly. Like some people are built for being a head coach, and I think he was
Yeah.
unfortunately as much as I thought that he would be good for the Titans because I loved how he in the beginning it was kind of like I liked how he presented himself when in the press conference and whatnot, but
Yeah, it
it
doesn't
turns out
matter.
that it doesn't matter. But
This is
anyways,
as Ben Johnson says, it is a results based league. You have been trash.
yeah. All right, one of the pretty interesting games of the a
Yeah,
week.
I got the Colts winning this game.
I don't. I think
Dude,
this
you
will
picked the
be.
Colts. Come on, you have to pick the Colts one time, dude.
I did. I picked the Colts
Oh
before.
no, come on. Okay, I get it. It's the Rams. Okay, that's fine. But
I
come on,
think
you
the
saying that
Rams
they don't have
are
a
so
plan?
pissed from what happened against the Eagles that they're going to take it all out on the Colts, dude. It's
Oh
at
my
home as
god.
well. It's at home.
I
I'm not
that's
saying
that's a
that,
fair
that
that's a
I'm not
fair
saying
that's a
that the
fair that's
Colts.
fair that's fair that's fair.
I'm not saying the Colts are going to be bad. I'm just saying that
All right, can you
like
just
the
admit
Colts.
to the podcast that like you were wrong about Danny Dimes? Just say that.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong, but I
There's
still
still a
think
lot
that
of season. There's still a
I
lot of
still a lot
season
of
left.
season left. Like I'm still like I'm happy for him. I'm really am because it's like he went through a ton of stuff,
Yeah.
especially. But I'm glad he's getting the credit that he deserves and whatnot. But I
It,
think or Colts, it's the thing is that I hate the idea of bringing up people that you face and stuff like that. But their competition, like
okay, so they beat
they beat the Broncos. They did
they
beat the
beat the
Broncos.
Dolphins and they beat the Broncos, who people thought that they could win the AFC West. They thought they were
Eh,
contenders for winning the AFC West. He beat the Broncos, and last week beat the Titans. I mean, you can only beat the people that are on your schedule. And
no, I agree. I'm not saying. I'm just
I think that the Colts, if they beat the Rams, they have arrived. Like I'm being so serious, they arrived. They arrived as a playoff contender, not Super Bowl contender, playoff contender.
yeah, they could be. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams. I don't. I mean,
fair.
I feel like the Colts can definitely put up a
Hey,
fight
Danny
for them.
Dimes, I believe in you. I believe in you. You are going to go into LA and beat the All American Matthew Stafford, who I still think is a top 5 quarterback in the league, but you're gonna beat him. I got the Colts winning this one.
Yeah. Ooh, I mean, Brock
Purdy's
Purdy's
back.
back.
Purdy's back.
Purdy's back.
I got Purdy win this game.
Yeah, Purdy.
I know it's very rare that people hear me say that. Purdy is better than Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is so dog, man. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's so bad. Give me the Niners, man. This is an easy one. Quick fire, man. This is easy.
I mean, I will say what kind of sucks for the Niners is that they did leave that last game against the Cardinals. And Bosa is now out for the season with a torn ACL.
Yeah, but they don't need Bosa to beat Trevor Lawrence, man.
No, I agree. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the Niners as a whole is still an
Yeah, true.
infirmary.
I don't know. For
I
the future. I agree.
I generally don't know what kind of like sacrifice that like Shanahan did to make it to a Super Bowl back in 2020 to have this much consistent injuries that happen or like
This is unlucky,
season-ending
man.
injuries.
This is
Like
unlucky.
I know, I'm just saying like it's very crazy to me that every single time This is like the 49ers are just an infirmary when it comes to
Yeah.
like a team. Like everyone just keeps getting hurt no matter what. Like there's no end to it at that point. But I think
Yeah.
Jacksonville, they have a lot to work on as a team. Trevor
For sure.
Lawrence and I see, as long as you have Shane Waldron on your team, dude, you already made a huge mistake. Like that's already,
Yeah.
you're the fact that they're 2-1 is crazy work to me in my eyes. Like,
No.
it's
But like, remember the Bears started 4-2, man. So it's hot starts are what Shane Ward is good at, bro.
no. Shane Waldron, no. Shane Waldron destroys your wide receivers, like actually destroy, and he's the passing game coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
So that already is cooked for you because Trevor Lawrence already is having struggles in itself. And
Yeah.
the fact that Shane Waldron is the passing game coordinator and Liam Cohen is there too, like, it's always a recipe for disaster.
All right.
Baltimore at Chiefs. And Matabike could be out for the season potentially. So, and okay, I will say this one thing. And I
I
talked about
I I am very wait. I understand. Let me go quick because my pick. I think everybody knows who my pick is. But here's my thing. I'm very irritated by the media. I'm irritated by just everybody, except for Nick Wright. I think, and some people, is that we're acting like if the Chiefs go 1-3, they're done. They're not making they're cooked. They're not making the playoffs. They have no chance to win the division. But then, and I get that it's because it's hard to be 1-3 and do that. But we're acting like if the Ravens do that, they're not screwed. They're more screwed, in my opinion. I think this is a must win for the Ravens more than the Chiefs because the Ravens, they need this conference booster. Mahomes is 5-1 against the Ravens, man, with Lamar Jackson being the quarterback. They need this win more than anything, man. They if they don't win this game, I'm being so serious, man. I think the Ravens will still make the playoffs because I still have confidence in the team. But Super Bowl contenders, I don't know, man. You lose to Josh Allen and now you lose to Patrick Mahomes, who is not in full strength. Like his team's not in full strength. I don't see it, man. I think this is in Arrowhead. I think it's going to be a close game. Give me the Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to win this game, man.
fair enough. I think it's gonna be tough because I think
This
you know
guy,
Baltimore.
guys, I gotta tell you guys something. This guy's the number one Chiefs hater too, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
but
I'm kidding.
I
What do
think
you
I
pick
think that
against them?
the Chiefs, like, they had a very big bounce back game against
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Giants. It shouldn't have been that close from the beginning. Like the fact that they held it to that club being that close is kind of crazy to me. Um,
They don't blow out teams, man.
hopefully, I mean, for the Chiefs' sake, hopefully Xavier Worthy's back. I think he
No,
should be
he's back.
back.
He's back. He's
He's
back.
back. Okay, so he's gonna. They're gonna. That's gonna be a much needed boost for them. Baltimore, their offensive line issues are still a very big concern.
Baltimore has
Um,
the worst defense in the NFL right now.
yeah, Zach Orr's defense is not that good whatsoever.
Like I
And
thought the Cowboys had the worst defense. They had the
no, no,
worst.
no, they're definitely better than the Cowboys, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna
No, they're
compare the
not.
Ravens.
No, the Ravens are ranked in all categories number 32. Numbers don't lie.
Hmm. I don't
No,
know
no,
if
because
follow
you don't
that.
understand. Because you don't understand. Because they allowed 41 points. They allowed 38 points. They allowed 17. But you don't understand. The Browns had more yards than the Ravens in that game too. So like the Browns, they made the Cleveland Browns have like a really good offense, bro. So I'm telling you, this Ravens defense is not good. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Um, I think I'm gonna go against the grain, and I think it's at home. I'm gonna take the Chiefs in this one because
Here we go.
I think it's tough after losing to Detroit like that. Matabike being out potentially for the season is also a big deal for them. Um, so it's not a good look for the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens, and the offensive line struggles still exist for Baltimore.
For sure.
I'm going to probably take the Chiefs of this. As much as like I want to pick the Ravens, I just don't think that they're going to have a good time
Bro,
against.
since when have you been the Ravens guy, bro?
No, I mean I thought that if the Baltimore beat the Lions last week, I would probably pick the Ravens. But with how they
Well,
played
for
against,
obviously, I mean, I think that's a huge win for them, but Oh, you said you want to pick the
No, I
Ravens?
said I want to, like in a sense where it's like I would want to pick it if they,
Oh, okay.
um,
I see what you mean. Yeah. I got
yeah.
you. Got you.
But all right, let's move on to the next game.
Chicago.
Chicago at
Chicago
Vegas.
wins. Chicago wins this. Caleb Williams has 4 touchdowns this game again. He's gonna carry my fantasy again. I think this is a game we go into the bye week. We dominate this game. I don't think it's gonna be dominated on defense, but I think our offense wins us this game. So I got the
Hmm.
Chicago Bears going into Las Vegas and putting a clinic.
I
Give me the
think
Bears 38-20.
the fact that
4.
the Raiders are, I mean, I'm glad like that people are doubting us and like putting the Raiders to win, but
No,
hmm,
they're 66%.
no. I'm saying like the odds. The Raiders are gonna.
Dude, we're gonna win this game, man.
I think I want to pick the Bears. I'm gonna pick the Bears. I really hope we win because I picked them. I really hope so.
No, we're just gonna win because
Last
we're
time
gonna
I
win, bro.
didn't. The last time I picked them, I
Bro,
didn't
but
pick
like,
them.
that's because we're 0-2 and like it made sense. Like, okay, we can doubt the team. But look, man, our team is just different now, bro. We're uh, one win can really help this team, man. And I think just going to the bye week, this Raiders team that just really Gino's been struggling a lot, and I just don't think his defense is really good at all either. So there's another
If Dennis
easy
Allen
defense.
figures out like how to dial up pressure for the Raiders, I think we
And
have a good
Ashton
shot.
Genty is a bust.
No, he's not. He's good.
He's
He's good.
horrible. He's horrible.
No, he's not. And that offensive line generally sucks, like for the Raiders. But
No, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Right
no, it's
now,
not.
it's not
Maybe
looking.
it's actually true. Like
Maybe,
the
like okay,
Raiders, the Raiders barely ever give like. That's the thing.
okay.
You
I don't want
draft
to talk
the
about. I
top
don't want to
10.
talk. I don't want to talk about Genty right now, bro. But I agree. I agree with you. Okay, we gotta give him time. I agree. We have to give him time. We have to give him
Yeah,
time. I agree
yeah.
with you.
I don't think he's a bust, bro. There's no way.
I'm
But
just kidding.
I think
I'm
this
just
is a
happy
big
we
belt
didn't.
pass. Belt
Yeah, I
pass.
got
Belt
Packers winning
pass.
this game.
Easy. That's not even close. Not even close.
Cowboys. I'm sorry, man. Your
Sorry,
season's
Cowboys.
cooked.
What the? Well, who is
I'm
deciding
saying
this?
this right now. I'm just saying this
Who
right
is
now.
deciding these games, bro?
Oh,
Like,
I like that game. I like the Jets game. But anyways, I just say this, Cowboys fans, like it's bad when we're saying that the Packers are gonna win. Like we don't want to say that as Bears fans. We
it's an
don't
easy
want to.
belt pass. Easy belt
But yeah.
pass, bro.
Okay. Anyways, I got the New
But
York. I'm actually.
if you have any Packers play or like if you're a betting person, like spam everything for them. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyways, going to the Jets Dolphins game. I am very shocked that the Dolphins are favored in this game that much. Give me the Jets to win this game. I think the
yeah. I
Jets
think the
win this
Jets
game.
win. I think the Jets are if easily
Justin
gonna win.
Fields feasts on the Dolphins, man.
Is
He
he even
feasts on the
back?
Dolphins. Yeah, he's back. He's back. He's been a
Oh, he's
full
back.
participant the whole week. He's
Okay,
back,
good.
baby.
All right.
Broncos.
Bengals, Broncos. Yeah,
Broncos.
Broncos. I think that's really, dude. These picks are kind of, yeah,
Jets. Come on. Jets, man. Come on.
yeah. But that's gonna do it. I mean, that was pretty quick, like under an hour. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah. Overall, I think I'm pretty confident with this week's picks. But
Yep.
that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember to know what down in the comments below what you guys think about these matchups or what matchups you think are gonna happen and who's gonna win those as well. Always remember to like and subscribe to the channel and always subscribe to Slashing's channel as well. He's gonna
Yes, sir.
put out content as well. And yeah, I mean, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I hope we can get that together. Follow my socials down below. Anything else before we head out?
Not much, man. Just go Bears, bro. Go Bears.
Bears. All right. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.